Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is ZaraTrixie and I'm just gonna start off by saying that this was not the video I had planned for this week, so please bear with me. I know it's another speed video of me making digital art. I had another video planned, but I basically ran out of time. I didn't have the time to record that video. To make a video like this one that you are watching now, it takes a lot less time for me to do that. So I just had to switch my schedule a little bit, and hopefully I will have that video that I planned originally for this week at a later stage. It's just I had too much other things to do, and basically I just simply ran out of time. So here we are, and I'm making a digital portrait of one of my absolute favorite artists, Ariana Grande. Now I love this girl and the music she makes, and I just think she's an amazing artist, and she's such a huge inspiration to not only me but so many other people out there. So this is a little bit of a tribute to her, and also a great way for me to show how I make my digital portraits. So maybe you are yourself interested in making these, then this is not a tutorial, but at least you can see a little bit the process. Now I cut off a lot of the steps actually that I go through, but I think you will get the picture, you know. So what have I done? I have outlined everything, make sure that there are no gaps so I can fill out the color, as you can see I'm doing right here. And I just started to add some highlights. I will get to those eventually. So I'm not a professional trained artist. Like, I don't know how to draw this portrait on a blank piece of paper. So this is a totally different technique almost. So if you are not an artist who knows how to hand draw, I think this is a great way for you to do that. Now there are certainly a lot of techniques to learn with this, and I think as long as you have that mindset of like looking at the things you do and analyze them, and try to also look at what other people are doing, you can learn so much. All right, okay, let's talk a little bit about the process. So I outline and I erase the original background, and I add a few highlights, and I don't have a particular step-by-step like how I do it. I haven't found that yet. I just sort of start off somewhere and then just see where I want to go. Obviously there are a few things that you always have to start with outlining, and then just work from there. And there will always be that, like here you see the skin, I haven't made any shadowing. I'm getting to that as I'm speaking, but before you start adding the shadow, it looks so flat. And then first when you add the shadowing, as you can see here, it looks very patchy, but then you just add a little bit of that effect. I don't remember what it is called, but it's some sort of blur effect. So you just damp it out a little bit, and it makes a huge difference. So I think a lot of this is also like you have to trust the process, that it will look very patchy. But that's the thing with digital art in comparison to like when you are working with papers and pencils, that you have to see a few steps ahead and know what you can do to the techniques that you use, that you add the color stronger and then you just blur it and it will fade better. Alright, so now I'm adding a little bit more highlights, and yeah, now I'm, oh my gosh, we're already almost at the end now. This is just an effect because I want to try to hide the, where you can see the original picture, it's like cut very sharply. So I just add this effect to give that sort of dreamy look, and also to give it a more organic flow to the picture, where in your mind, you know, she's extending her body beyond those lines, you know, it's more like she's floating. And this is so fun how you can work with the backgrounds. And here I'm just adding a little bit of that color from her dress, just continuing as if it's like blurring through, like it's an entrance to another dimension or something. And here, if you add all your layers, I'm using Procreate. If you add all your layers into one group, you can resize them all at once. I didn't realize this at first, so I had so much trouble with that. But if you add them to the same group, if you use Procreate, you know what I mean when I say that, then you can resize them together. Yeah, now I'm just adding the background, some glare, and I always find this so difficult to know when to stop and when to not add more, and always add my little signature. And I think we will now look at a speed video, like animation. Oh yeah, here it is. I love watching these are so satisfying when you can see the whole process in speed. And this is something that the app does for you. You just have to do a few clicks and then you can have this entire video. So here you can see all the process and going back and forward, adding colors. Sometimes it's going super fast, sometimes you cannot see what is going on because then I'm probably working on her eyelashes or something. And yeah, so this is just a tribute portrait of one of my artists that I love and adore, and soon we'll get to the finished results, and you can see it over at my Instagram page if you want to look at it again. My username is ZaraTrixie, so you can go and find me over there. Now, if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you have not. Take care, guys. Bye.